What's up, guys? It is Wednesday, June the 9th.
6-9.
6-9 day. Ooh, we're
Nice.
We're so mature.
Nice.
So mature.
Do you still laugh at 6-9 jokes?
Yeah, depends who's telling it.
I think I'm gonna laugh every time.
Honestly,
like when you're
if
like
it's funny,
40, when
I'll
you're
laugh.
like 58, are you gonna laugh at 69 jokes?
If it's funny. Like, some people just present jokes in funny ways, and some people are just like, shut up.
Can it be fun? Like, say you're in a meeting or something, and they say 69.
Yeah, I'll always laugh. If I'm in a professional setting, I'll laugh.
What about being in the restaurant industry? If you have a tab that comes out to like 69 something.
I always think to myself, like, nice.
Nice, nice. Hell yeah.
Not as nice as the 2-0 night for the boy, though.
Okay.
1-2 for you. Not a bad night.
So yes, I went 1-2. Dale, you went 2-0. I think the Sixers won pretty convincingly. We can say that. Embiid is back. We said yesterday that we were going to monitor that injured. I do that in air quotations. Torn meniscus. It did not look torn last night.
I told you who was the other factor, Tobias Harris. Tobias had a good game too. So, yeah, no, the Sixers game was good. They held Trae Young in check. They did what I thought they should do.
They had a response. We said that they got punched in the mouth, and that's what a number one seed, I would hope, presumably would do on a game like that.
Absolutely right.
Do you see it going a little longer? I don't know. Maybe the series?
I think it's going to be a good series. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes 7.
Okay.
I really want it. You can't hold Trae Young in check like that every night. Like, we know that.
So you had Sixers to cover, and then what was your other one?
I had
Tampa
Bay Lightning to win money line. They ended up taking care of business last night. Won the series in 5 games, so 2-0 for the boy.
There you go. So I took first quarter Philly convincingly. I think the line was at 2 or something. They won by like 13, so that was easy money. I had a prop for Shane Bieber. Your Cleveland Indians, I could see why you're in a good mood this morning. Kicked the shit out of the Cardinals.
They did.
Granted, it was set at 7.5 strikeouts for Shane Bieber. He got 5, but I think I'm going to give good vibes to you. I'm happy your team won. The other one, Jazz Clippers, crazy ass game. That's the best game of the day by far. I took the first half for the Jazz to cover. I laid the points. I think it was 2 at the time. The Clippers took it to them. We're kicking their ass, and they actually ended up coming back to win. But I look to bounce back.
Absolutely. What do you got for me today?
Okay, so today I like good, huge quarter guy. Shout out to Nikola Jokic, who just won the MVP award. So he's the first center to win it since Shaq. He's the first player in Nuggets history to win it. And he was the 41st overall selection in the 2014 draft, making him the lowest selected player in the draft to win an MVP. So good for him. Now, are they going to win this game? I don't really think so. But I saw the line. It's too unpredictable now, especially with all these teams, even though we're drinking the Suns Kool-Aid. I expect the team to come out on a really hot streak. I think they're going to ride out this energy wave for winning MVP. Give me the Nuggets first quarter plus 1.5 at -115. I think they can really take the first quarter, and if you want some quick action, take that. My other one, hockey terms guy.
Hockey guys.
Just huge hockey guys, right?
Huge.
With that scintillating intake that we always have. Dale's going to probably talk about this game. I'm just doing the total. So we look at this team between the Boston Bruins and the New York Islanders. The total is set at 5 goals. Hit the over. And I would say kind of lean it. Now, last time, I think it was 5-4, so that hit by a mile. The first couple games, it was under. I expect this to go 7 games. Both teams have had their power plays able to capitalize, and both squads are averaging more than 30 shots. So expect some high scoring in that. Lean the over. And for my prop, my boy, Fernando Tatis Jr., he's in a little bit of a funk, but it's okay because that happens in your it's his technically 3rd season, but he's only played.
We're talking about how it's only technically.
He's only played like
Jesus
170 or
Christ.
so games just with injuries and whatnot. Look for El Nino to bounce back. So there's a prop right now for 1.5 total bases tonight. He was on the Dan Patrick Show this morning. He always relishes in the fact that if he has a shitty game the night before, which he has the last couple nights, he's going to bounce back. You're not just going to keep striking him out. He's going to adjust to the off speed. You have Jake Arrieta on the hill. Take the over. 1.5 total bases for Fernando Tatis Jr.
All right, I don't hate that, especially with who's on the mound. Jake Arrieta's on the mound for the Cubs tonight. Yeah, I mean,
high ERA.
Yeah, he might be able to get that.
Shell of himself.
Inning. Yeah, might be able to hit a little gapper in the first inning, cover that for you. Don't hate where your head's at. Just a little stat for you on the over. The over is 3-1-1 so far in this series for the Bruins, so I like that pick for you a lot tonight. I'm going to start on the ice as well. I am going Boston Bruins -1.5 tonight. Islanders are currently up 3-2 in the series. Boston's going to be skating with an absolute purpose tonight to try to tie this game up and force a Game 7 on their home ice. So I'm going to take Boston -1.5 tonight. I think they get it done there.
Okay.
Moving on to the hardwoods, I have Suns -5.5 at home. Devin Booker and Chris Paul are the best backcourt in this series. I think that's safe to say. Joker's obviously going to lead the front court in whatever he wants to do. But DeAndre Ayton has been a lot to handle for him, especially in Game 1. I think that the Suns are going to take care of home court tonight. I think the Nuggets will take care of their home court when it gets to them. But tonight, Suns -5.5 at home. And my third game, guys, like Will said earlier, he bet Shane Bieber yesterday. The Indians came out swinging in a big way. Biebs had 5 Ks, not 7.5, sadly. But tonight, Adam Wainwright is on the bump for the St. Louis Cardinals. They're -1.5 with +161 odds. Listen, the Indians are not winning tonight's game. They're not a very good team still. Offensively, we are, I don't know, we're just as hot as cold as it gets. We got blown out by the Orioles, who are the worst team in baseball. And the Cardinals are a really good team. So I think tonight the Cardinals are going to bounce back at home. They're going to cover the -1.5. And listen, we're going to be hot again. I'm 4-1 in the week, 2-0 last night. Had one hell of a weekend last weekend. Let's keep this train rolling.
I'm 3-3. I'm 500. I will always do 3 bets. I like to do some sort of total if I like this matchup. Obviously a spread and then a prop. You never know. We were talking before we had the cameras rolling that props are a little sketchy. But that's where the men are separated from the boys, and it gives you more of an incentive to kind of zero in on a certain player. But, Dale, I'm happy to be back. The airport, I'll say this really fast. I spent 13 hours on Monday. I'm happy to be back in San Diego.
Did you take half a Zan?
No, I was not. I did not do that. I'm not Drake. But
Damn.
Hopefully we stay hot. I like where we're at right now.
Yeah, love it. Don't forget to give us a follow at wotmdaily, Twitter, TikTok, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, at Will Galvez, at Aaron_, at JP25 Media. Let's have another hot-ass night tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with some pick actions for you. Huge sports month here for us. So let's keep this train going.